Wikipedia is, in broadest terms, an encyclopedia about everything written by anyone, all the time. Many people debate Wikipedia and its use. What makes it controversial is the authority, reliability, and validity of its content, and the seemingly anonymous authors that write that content. On one hand, Wikipedia's quality can be uneven, which means information from the source needs to be supplemented and checked against more old-school sources. In addition, some articles in Wikipedia are unreliable because they are subject to vandalism or other mischief. These include controversial topics and political content. Often vandalized articles can even be blocked by Wikipedia from further editing as a result. Because of all of these factors, when using Wikipedia for academic purposes, you need to read it differently than a normal encyclopedia. For a researcher, you need to click the Discussion tab and other areas to see where the edits are coming from. Look for and evaluate an article's citations, and decide for yourself how much you trust a particular article in Wikipedia. However, on the other hand, while most of Wikipedia's content can be written by anyone at any time, many feel that the quality control exerted by its moderators and the editors who contribute edits and discussion is as good as, or in some cases better, than the editorial control exerted by the editors of traditional research sources. No matter how high the quality is, though, use of the site will remain problematic, or at least worth talking about, for the same reason we talk about any research tool. Some tools are appropriate for some jobs, but not for others. And the determination of whether a tool is appropriate depends on the task. As is true of any encyclopedia, Wikipedia is never appropriate as the primary or sole reference for any complex or controversial topics, even if the article is factually perfect. An article from Wikipedia, or any traditional encyclopedia, is generally comprised of summaries and paraphrases of a variety of sources, meant to serve as a broad overview geared towards a general audience. They're good for quickly learning general definitions of common terms, finding the names of theories or theorists, seeing a timeline or the geography of a subject, and the list of cited material at the end of an encyclopedia entry can be very helpful for locating further information. This is called pre-research. In pre-research, the researcher can consult sources like these to help his or her grasp of the concepts and terms used in the more in-depth research articles he or she will read later. Sources like encyclopedias and Wikipedia usually won't be cited by the researcher, but can be a necessary part of getting ready to do the research, figuring out what to look for, finding good search terms for further research, and while the researcher is learning the basics about the topic. Failing to understand the general topic of one's research can lead to these telltale problems: citing inappropriate primary sources, citing strange quotes, using too many quotes, and generally showing that you don't understand what you've read. Wikipedia entries can be really useful when starting research. The best plan is to look for Wikipedia entries which cite high-quality sources themselves. In particular, look for entries which provide citations to scholarly sources. In conclusion, here are some final tips. Pre-research is the process of reading background and introductory information to learn enough so that when you do your actual research, you understand what you read and are able to cite it effectively. Don't cite pre-research material. Do cite all scholarly research information you include in your work. Look for Wikipedia entries which provide a list of references and assess the quality of those references. Read them when possible. Finally, always consult other sources after doing your pre-research, whether you used Wikipedia or a more traditional encyclopedia. Let introductory sources like Wikipedia become your gateway source that leads you to primary scholarly articles. Wikipedia is powerful, it's the most successful set of communally written documents in existence, and it's here to stay. Consult it.